towers in a way to route the minions through the map. So like your towers have a hitbox and you're going to be guiding them through hopefully a very tedious
generic. I think we get generic wall blocks that we can put down too.
Okay.
No, so it doesn't just have to be
I haven't
towers.
looked. Okay. Well,
I saw a GIF.
Ready up. There we go.
We do get a block that we can put on the ground.
Okay.
We can build no monster access patios.
Monster access patios?
No monster access patios. They're not allowed on the patio.
Okay. Next wave. Okay, so I do remember. So yeah, we pick an element, and that chooses what kind of tower we can build. Later, you'll be able to either upgrade that element further, or you can get two elements and kind of combine them together. There's like a big special elemental combination tree. I don't remember what's good. I don't remember what you want. I don't remember.
I think it's changed. I don't recognize some of these.
I definitely recognize them, but I don't remember what any of them.
But the Shredder Tower is new. The Tesla tree is new.
I don't know about the tree. I thought you meant the elements. I was like, nah, I think the elements in Element TD are the same. I think they probably kept them the same. But I haven't looked at the towers yet. So where do they... Oh my. But, okay.
So does anyone know what they're doing?
Yes.
Nope.
Not really. Kind of. Like, I know how to play a tower defense game, but I don't remember how to play this tower defense game. Oh god, my tower was not built yet.
I believe in you.
Well, maybe don't.
With
I'm gonna leak all of this.
Hercules triceps, I believe in you.
I'm literally leaking everything.
I leaked a lot.
Same.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna leak everything. Just let it all out.
I leaked actually all of it.
The mazing doesn't take effect, by the way, until, oh gosh, until the next wave.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I love when the monsters just sound like mildly displeased people
Yeah,
when
they're
they
like,
get hit.
Yeah, they're like Minecraft villages. Oh, that's right. You can. You also have on the left. You have arrow towers and cannon towers,
Which are cheaper, but I believe unupgradable, and
probably stinkier.
they're pretty stinky.
Wait.
Also, blockers cost nothing, so maze.
Wait,
maze
where are
away.
blockers? Oh, B is
Far
B.
left. Far left.
Shoots. Oh, that would have been really
know.
important. Okay,
I
then this is
know.
a test run.
What am I supposed to do with the water tower?
What is it?
If there's another creep within range, a secondary attack. Oh, it's an actual tower. It was saying something about a boss, which is really, really weird.
Oh, yeah.
Once you beat a boss, you can upgrade your towers to the skill tree.
In the future, there'll be like a point where it's like, do you want to upgrade an element? And if you do, you'll have to beat a boss to actually get that element.
Oh.
But like,
Oh no.
I just... Penta is cleared wave 5. Oh, okay, so right now, upon defeating it, summons a boss. Okay. So, like, elements are good against other elements, right, too? So it's like, if you summon a nature one and you have mostly fire, it's going to be good against it, right? Yeah.
Wait, I summon the boss of my choice?
Yeah, so the element you click right now will summon a boss of that element, and after defeating it, you will be able to build towers of that element. So like water is good against I'm assuming fire. So like a fire boss would be really easy for you to beat, but it might not be what you want. Who knows?
If you press space, every tower is good against the towers to the right.
Gotcha. So yeah. So water would beat a fire tower. You'd have an easy time against a fire boss.
Fire.
Oh, you weren't kidding about the skill tree.
Oh, it's this game is deep and complex. I remember.
I'm a little jaded now. I look at this, I open the skill tree and I'm like, it's okay. I've been dabbling in PoE, and I'm like,
that's what I was about to say.
I'm like,
yeah,
it's a decent little skill tree.
It's a cutie.
It's a cute little guy.
I will say, Path of Exile's skill tree is interesting because it looks really complex, but most of it is just plus 1 health.
It's not even that. It's the skill tree is designed to cater to what you need, and I want more games to have a search feature on their skill trees.
Yeah,
it's the greatest video game design decision of our entire day and age.
You're telling me the skill tree is so big, you need a search bar for it.
You need, there's hundreds of nodes. Yes. Like zooming out on PoE skill tree it's like accessing the third realm.
Yes.
But again, it's like it's all good stuff, but it's like an MMO, so every time you level up, you get like, ooh, I do 1% more damage, but it stacks, it adds up. Also, there's skill trees that you add onto that skill tree later, which is just more chaos.
Oh. By the way, you have to limit to the amount of blockers.
Oh.
I put them down as efficient as I could, so I'm hoping that did we jump? Good jump.
Double jump. Oh my.
I need 500 gold. I refuse to buy anything new. I want my first atom bomb.
No. Die, big man. Thank you.
I believe.
Okay.
That's a light tower. I'm selling my cannon tower. Get out of here.
Why am I'm having a hard time finding. Oh, it's because it's behind my microphone. I was trying to figure out where my gold was. Oh my god. It's behind my microphone. Oh, I was like, wow. These. I wish there was any kind of notifier. It's in the computer.
Blockers, by the way.
You get them like every certain amount of times or something?
Yeah, so I just got a notification saying blocker limit, and so it's the thing to the top right just above your score, or a DPS thing, so that I put it
wow.
How about you like that, Oh, I think I am. If they all only leave one, then yeah, I am fine. So like, yeah. Who would have thought? Not knowing how things work right away, kind of a problem. Okay, so yeah, you get one block limit. Oh, you can sell a tower and it leaves a block.
Yeah. Because every tower just comes with a blocker built in.
Gotcha.
Other thing is, I believe the basic towers, like the arrow tower, can be resold. No, they can't be resold for full price. That's in the other games.
Yeah, not full price, but you can definitely sell them.
Oh, you can upgrade them. That's how they're good.
What? We'll have to upgrade this stuff?
You can. If you went to... So what do you have? You have... Okay, so you can upgrade. You can upgrade once you have 2 tiers in the same element. You can build, like, funky combos, like a water fire or a fire grass. You can build a Funky Kong tower. But, like, when you get 2 ranks in the same exact element, you will unlock the ability to upgrade those towers, yeah.
So I'm going to assume at some point you stop building basic arrow and cannon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll have to be really careful with your real estate. Wait.
I am so inefficient, it's not funny. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm like, oh my goodness. I have not. I'm at 1 life. I didn't know that they were spawning it. I didn't even have a tower out yet. Because I thought that, yeah, they were setting it up.
How's the audio, by the way, everybody? Is this game like really loud? And there's like a lot going on my screen, and I'm sorry I can't seem to keep up with everyone at the same time. So definitely give me feedback.
So do you need both? Like if a tower is a fire and glass tower, do you need, when you get to level 2 on both of those, you can upgrade that tower, right?
Yeah.
Or do you only need one?
You need both.
I thought so. Probably shouldn't be stingy at 1 health. Probably not the time to be stingy.
I hit my mark. Oh no! I understand the failures of my way. Sell this. Sell this. Sell everything. Oh no! Don't sell. That's not the one you sell.
Oh, that's like a circle AoE?
Where are you at? Zoom over. Oh, I can see these. Yeah, I don't know. It's inside. Stop using all my health.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm dead. Alright. Ouch. See you guys in an hour.
Oh, I do not think we're lasting that long. I made
Yeah.
no economy for myself.
You could also
Wait, there's
restart.
econ?
Econ.
What?
LOL. Who's econing? Is there
You have
interest?
50% more
Yeah.
net worth than me.
I
While
know,
dead.
but-
Yeah.
But how? Because I didn't econ. I didn't try
I-
at the very least.
I think, mate.
So
did you have any of the ones?
Rito,
we bought?
Rito concentrated all of his defenses in the front, so he probably cleared waves really quickly. You can actually like be ahead of other players.
Okay. We were on waves at different times. Gotcha.
I've made several tremendous failures in my design, but at least I'm happy.
It's your life.
Yeah. Would be worse.
Yeah, you do want an interest goal as well.
But you can only do that
Is
when
it-
like spawning the boss, right?
So
No,
every
The gold bar on the top right, when it fills up, you just get
You get
Your
2%
interest rate,
interest
yep.
whenever you currently have.
2.6.
But you can also choose to get more interest. You can forego an elemental upgrade to get more interest.
Right.
I did that.
Hey, I wish I did that. I died because I died to a boss that I shouldn't have picked. So I should have
didn't
picked
even-
interest. I'd be alive.
I didn't realize it wasn't a boss yet. I've been so focused on fixing my issues that I've caused myself.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I've
get a
done a horrible job.
you got a boss when you pick interest.
Yeah.
I don't think you get a boss when you pick interest, right? Do you have to be a boss for that?
Nope. It's great.
Yeah, I think it's right.
Rush hour. I got an achievement. Hold on. Save up 1,500.
Dang, V, you are just clearing waves quick.
It's bad though because I'm seeing new things every time I hover over something.
Oh yeah.
Like apparently there's a whole level up button.
A level up button. Oh, for upgrading towers.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't have. You just unlocked that because you got tier 2 in the nature element. Worth noting, V. If you block this. Oh shit.
Did you try the ping?
Yeah, I'm trying. It's only working sometimes. If you block this off all the way down to that, they'd have to go over the bridge. You could send them across the entire map.
Yeah, I didn't notice that until I started looking at other people's builds.
No, I wasn't even using amazing. I was desperately trying to, like, building up front, you don't have a lot of time to rectify mistakes. So like I was a lot further ahead and you're a lot further ahead in waves, but also it means you have less downtime because you're clearing the wave and the next one shows up. So like, but yeah, so you can send them really like all the way around with the way you have it set up right now, which is really nice.
Is the right thing?
Audio
is that
isn't bad on the loud side,
elements?
if anything, but I can hear you clearly. Yes. Like worst case scenario, you the viewer has to turn the volume down. As long as it's audible, I think it's okay.
I can't build anything. Just save.
Chromium? That's a little loud.
Well, my first astral tower.
This is my first time seeing the audio levels.
Seriously? Yeah, we're doing literally the exact same build. Oh my god. Oh my god. I didn't realize that. Hell yeah.
Oh, light build is it's too strong. Oh, we have the exact same thing.
Yeah. My astral just came online recently. I'm keeping it with the trickery.
I just looked at at the leaderboard. Yeah, we have. Let's go. Best team.
Let's go. Best
I feel like you all just spoke Korean.
I did.
Channel.
They, I mean,
you not played this with us?
No,
No.
I thought this was Legion TD. So when
Yeah,
Retro
yeah.
messaged me, I was like, oh yeah, I played this
A
game.
little bit.
I remember because like a long time ago, we were going to play it. I gave you a key. We ended up not playing it because something happened. So I remembered that you hadn't played it. So I was like, well, this is gonna be fun. But the good news is it's been so long that clearly I don't remember how to play either. So I don't know how to play.
Do you have the ability to move towers at all, or do you have to fully deconstruct them?
You have to deconstruct them.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Do that.
Usually.
I know a quick way to deconstruct all of your towers at the same time.
Lose.
Summon a level 3 boss that you can't beat when you have 1 health.
Bro. Did you go like pure element Rito or something?
What do you mean? No, I went
Like,
two
just
fire,
fire,
2.
and then fire.
I went 2 fire, 2 grass, and I summoned a level 3 grass boss because everything was fire at that point. I was like, oh, this should be easy. Like, I finally stabilized myself after, like, I leaked everything down to 1 life, and then I stabilized, and I would have been fine if I didn't summon that boss. I would have been able to play for another 30 minutes.
How long's a match typically?
Depends how good everyone is.
Yeah.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, it's tough.
And there's no like sending stuff to other people shenanigans, right?
Nope.
Not in
No.
this one. There is a there's a mode called War Mode that is kind of like Legion TD, I think. Kind of. But otherwise, no.
But anyone who has no idea what's happening, good. You're on the same boat as me. I think I'm in the lead though. Net worth $86 million. I think I'm in first place, but I might not be using my money efficiently. That's the only issue. Like I may be sitting on these
Tier 3 boss?
riches, but I don't use it
Are
effectively.
we gonna get through?
Yeah. Yeah, no, tier 3 bosses have a lot of health. They got a lot.
I really screwed my opening quite a bit, which left me very strong at the start and then slowly decayed over time. Weaknesses started to show.
Okay, so I can see who's doing good DPS. Is there a way to like click and see which tower it is?
I think that they tell you based off of all of that kind,
Ah, okay.
right?
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
so.
know. I don't know. I can't. I don't have towers. I can't. I'm just kind of. zoomed out here. Ah, yeah, back.
No.
I know it's always a mistake, but I'm trying the money tower.
There's a money tower?
There's a money tower. It gets you, so the money tower has actually been improved in this one. It gains extra damage based on how much unspent gold I have, and then also gets me money over time.
That's a neat improvement for it.
And so if I can just channel the spirit of orbital potato, maybe I'll do well.
So it looks like I can't summon an interest boss.
Oh,
It's like grayed out.
by the way,
It's grayed out for me as well.
I think you have to wait on an interest boss. So there's no interest boss, but you have to wait before getting interest again. I know that much.
Okay.
I was gonna say though, if you want to skip to just straight building your like astral tower, press space and you can just click on it.
Oh my god, thank you.
Yeah. I just saw that and I was like, oh, this is actually like super nice.
I'm going for it. Come here, Essence boss.
I did not kill my boss.
It loops through, right? Just does damage and loops through.
Yeah, it does three damage, I think, if the boss loops.
You still got a chance. Keep at it.
Thank you for the encouragement.
Thanks.
I think I'm dead.
Welcome to hell.
I've believed.
Pick a person, zoom out, set it down, and read a book. That's
Zoom
what
out,
I'm-
hang out.
I don't know where I screwed up. I didn't think that boss was that strong. Like I said, I was highest net worth, but it doesn't
Skull
matter if it's like not good
Two
damage
astral towers.
or inefficient
Sorry, no. I have
pathing.
3 astral towers. One of them is level 2.
It's like, look at this pathing.
Ah, right.
This is a Lawlash. So you have to maze through here, maze around here. They go down, come up. I wasn't even using my blocks at that point. I mean, I think I can game.
What's about to happen?
100%. It actually isn't that bad of a game. It's almost like I'm playing TFT. I have to be ready to
Early mistakes coming
swerve
back and haunting me.
like out of this setup and like start sending them
It's all good though.
down. Like it could be down. Oh wow, there's even stuff down here too.
Still won't let me get more interest. Rude.
So like we could have brought them down and then somehow back up. And then like rope around this way, come backward into here, down, go all the way around, and then back up. That's what you're supposed to do. Send them back to the middle island. Wasn't enough damage for that boss yet. But if you think about it,
No, it doesn't look like
the
it.
more they loop around the same turret, the more that turret is gonna damage it. So like if you send it into
Kill
middle
them
pod
slow for more
twice,
interest.
then like this unit, or rather this unit right here, is gonna have 2 times to hit it. So like you'd be doing double the damage on some of this stuff. Didn't realize this has the maze to it. This is new
Do you guys have any
DLC
exciting holiday plans,
that
or
just
not?
came out.
Stay home. Drink too much eggnog.
We're still trying to decide what kind of holiday we're gonna have, because no one wants to
this
do
your-
Secret Santa.
Is
And
this
we
your
don't-
first year of Christmas in your house or not?
It's our second, and like me and Airless do like perfectly fine, but it's like the family. How do we want to do the holiday with them? And no one wants to do Secret Santa. Like you have to come up with the gift ideas rather than try to do something that's just nice and then you know you pass it around at like a big get together.
If only some of the people do Secret Santa, it'll be even more secret. Just make them involved in Secret Santa without knowing. Congratulations. The truest secret, Santa.
See, but then if you get multiple things from a person, and typically when you do Secret Santa, you only do like up to a maximum value, then that's the other piece, is that we'll end up at gift exchange and we feel bad.
Yeah.
So obviously it's a great time, but we always try to figure out what do we want to do for actual gift exchange.
Get a bunch of stuff that you would like, and then wrap it up and bring it just in case. Like, you know what? I would be fine with this. I would buy this for myself, just like a general thing. Wrap it up, and if you need it, if you're like, oh, there was a surprise gift exchange thing, okay, here you go. And if not, bring it home, unwrap it.
I thought you said you were just gonna bring it and then unwrap it there, not even to participate in a gift exchange. Just bring your own stuff. I came prepared.
Just
I don't want your
buy-
shitty spatula
Prepared for
on
disappointment.
Gertrude.
just buy the most flex stuff, like the most expensive stuff you're ever gonna buy yourself in your life, and just to open it up in front of everyone and say it was a gift. Yeah, that couldn't possibly go poorly.
Oh my god, a Fendi watch. Someone really went over the $20 limit, but I appreciate it so much.
Oh my! And then causing the drama of implying it's from someone else. I mean,
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
I just meant being a scumbag and buying it openly for yourself and being like, yeah, I just want to open it up here. Yeah, this is a new Apple Watch that I bought for myself. I'm opening it up right here. It's Christmas.
Now, what happens if you do have a name on it and you single someone out and they actually like go along with it? Go along with the bit saying, oh yeah, I knew you wanted that. You never talk enough about it.
You can't name anyone in particular, because if you do, the entire crux of the lie now lies upon them. You need people to suspect, oh my god, someone really needed to win V's favor. Who's apologizing to V through this gift?
Yeah. It's like a social deduction game, except you're trying to figure out who's a little too generous that it's weird. It's just different.
And then at the next year's Secret Santa, the person who gets your name gives you an even more expensive gift, legitimately this time, because they think the bar was set so high last year.
Yeah.
Yo, so
Classic
Huntress, I have a pit orchestra rehearsal that perfectly overlaps the viewer build. Gonna have to watch the VOD later. I don't want to say. Oh, I am sorry to hear that. I'm hoping that that's like a good thing for you. That you have pit orchestra rehearsal tonight. That sounds amazing.
You there? Oh.
Okay. I have to say I'm really liking the money towers because they just look so happy. Which one's those? Let's see. I'm the bottom middle, I guess. He's like
Cyan.
right smack dab in the middle. Just a giant copper gummy bear dude with a cup and a top hat.
Oh my God.
He's
So-
amazing. I love
So that's
him.
an Earth Tower?
Yeah.
Is it pure Earth? It's Earth something, isn't it? It's Earth.
It's Earth, Fire, and Light, but it
Earth,
counts as an
Fire,
Earth
Light.
Tower in terms of its
Okay.
damage.
Do you remember?
Yep.
I remember.
It was Earth,
was
Wind, and
it?
Fire.
What does that make?
Pokemon.
Earth. I mean, yeah. Earth. There's got to be an Earth, Wind, and Fire tower. Is there not? Well, I guess there's no wind. I guess light would be wind, I suppose, unless you want to say that nature. Perchance.
Yeah, which would be Quake, right?
This is I don't know if this is GG. It very well could be. It was exactly GG.
Welcome to hell! I am perfect. I'm sorry. I've been spending the majority of the time spectating the person who happens to die next. So, sorry to whoever.
Reload, don't look at me.
That was such a,
That's such a nice setup you have there, Lolesh. Why would I not want to spectate you?
it was a disaster because I did not do any maze stuff for like the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
I had one clear
see,
line. 'cause I
Lolash just
thought-
set up.
For some reason, my brain told me we were gonna get access to like the blocks. I didn't know we had them right
just
from the jump.
the
so I just
center
built towers like I normally
is the
would.
DPS,
Yeah.
and the
I
units
wish
are going
I,
to go
you know,
around this
popped
multiple
in to
times.
just, like,
In my brain, I
how to
wanted to
control the game.
What is this?
In my brain, I convinced myself that like every level up, you got like 10 blocks that you can put down or something like that. But it was like just they're free right from the beginning. Just
Do you,
limited.
but do you have free? Oh, okay. They're free and limited, and you just get how like one.
Your cap
per
goes
wave?
up, I think. Your cap goes up, and then
Yeah, every wave you get one more block up.
there's the strategy of turning your towers into blockers, which I also did not even think of doing right away because I was just so focused.
Caster's curse. That would imply I've been talking about the game.
I love your fat,
I know.
stupid, silly bear.
That,
Weird.
like the fact that you picked the top hat just works so well with it.
Yeah, it's so good.
my money. Okay. You know who he reminds me of? Moneybags, Spyro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, very much.
Yep.
Oh my god. It's super interesting that the waves aren't completely lined up. Like, I'm almost surprised that's a thing in this game.
I didn't even get
We've
to
tried the
level
Essence
4.
boss, and it's like actual danger, right?
I did. I did the. I did. Yeah.
No.
I beat the essence boss. Yeah. I didn't.
What's the reward for that?
You get 2 pure essences that allow you to work towards the end game like prism cannon, or you can like they're free upgrades to level 4 on a tower of your choice, which was gonna be my astral tower, but I didn't get to that point.
Can you upgrade the astral tower to level 4?
Okay, so I guess this is the wave count. So right now,
Tri-element towers cap is
Raps and Lolash are like tied in creep count, and then Wander is a little bit behind them. And I don't know what that's dependent on, if it's like just timing or what.
Look, I can only retain a certain amount of it.
It's like super good though, because like they go back down and then they get there's stuns in here.
I'm pulling out the dusty lexicon of Tarkov terminology to prepare. So
okay, I think my issue is that I wasn't eventually building into the next tiers down.
Remember 4,000.
So like eventually you have to kill.
Are you back to Tarkov now?
Other
Wipe is coming in like a
elements.
week. So yeah. It's gonna be good.
So like I could have done Golem at some
like,
point.
Super excited.
Or get the Groot. I think Groot could have been pretty good. Super fun.
Leaky.
Oh, you're lucky. I moved to Wander, so they'll be temporary leaks. Don't worry.
I was watching and amazed by the conveyor belt here.
I feel like when it becomes permanent, it's no longer a leak. It's just like a stream or like a spill. But even a spill's a temporary thing. Spill implies that there's a capacity.
It's true.
Maybe at that point it's like a faucet. You're not leaking, you have the faucet on right now.
He's dripping.
Oh, that's what that means.
Oh, Lolash had the drip. Just one single drip.
I drip swag like a broken faucet, Tyler the Creator.
I do too.
I don't.
Sorry.
I'm just wearing the stretchy pants, which I guess there's no like what is fashion anymore.
Are you a pajama pants or a sweatpants kind of guy?
Oh, these are
Or
just
some
track
other kind of
pants.
Ah.
These are just like track pants. Look,
Now,
if I could
dude.
live my life in tearaways, I'd be the happiest man in the world. There's always a time and place. You might not think about it, but
Snap or Velcro?
Snap probably. Just for the chef's kiss, the noise. Velcro, even though Velcro is an alien object created by Martians, it does sound
knows that was me.
atrocious. It is not a pleasant sound in my eyes.
I just feel like Velcro has a little bit of fabric that's going to just cut eventually. It's like that sharp edge.
I think
So buttons
Velcro
for sure.
separating is probably top 15 worst noises on the planet, in my opinion.
So
It's up
if
there
it was
with-
Velcro ASMR, that's a deal breaker.
I would become violent. I would spiral into a fit of rage, probably.
God help me, I'd attack.
You seen the intro to 28 Weeks Later? That's me. I am
I
that
would
monkey.
become death.
Yep.
Terrible.
I gotta ask Wander, real quick.
Yeah.
The bottom left of your setup, do you not want to put a Yui on that far left to add like an extra tile to the walking path?
Can I? I don't think so.
You can build on the bridges.
Oh.
So if you remove that one and then build something there and then put something here, you extend their path by just it's a little smidge.
Yeah. I didn't know I could build on the bridges. I don't know why.
It took me too long to figure that out as well. So,
Yeah.
it took me until like the third or fourth turn to figure out I could build blockers at the start. So
It took me a little bit to identify those two, and then I was like, oh shit, losing health.
I was on like wave 4 and I had a simple line, a conga line going from portal to portal. I'm like, how am I gonna kill these guys fast enough? And then he learned. Coffee pot brewing is a top 15 best noises in the world.
Good game. Do it.
As well as smell. Coffee's just legit all around.
Yeah.
Boo.
Smell, taste, sound, feel.
Feel? How are you feeling the coffee?
I mean, by just strict biology, you have to feel it to drink it.
And so, like, putting his fingers in the coffee grounds. Just kind of.
I actually, okay, so when I was a kid, I used to steal my mom's can of coffee, and I would take a small bit of it and chew on it. And I think that, as like a 7-year-old, was what made me a coffee addict. And then she would be very confused until she figured out that it was me, of course, because 7-year-olds are not very deceptive. But she would always wonder where her coffee went. She would blame it on my older siblings, and it was just under my bed.
Now, when did you graduate to the liquid stuff?
I think I start like the health debate. Who cares? Like, we all do unhealthy stuff. But I think I started drinking coffee regularly at like 14. Like, I would have like a cup a day.
Yeah.
And then
It's not that unusual.
at like my mid-teens, early like 16, 17, 18 is when I started drinking like habitually, and then it just grew and grew and grew as I became more of like a workaholic, and I was alive because of that delicious brown bean juice.
Mm-hmm.
Could not make it through the day without smelling it, seeing it, drinking it, thinking about it even.
Feeling
I
it.
dream about feeling it. Yeah, you put the tip of your finger in there, wakes you right up. Caffeine, it soaks in through the pores, in the nail beds.
Yep, yep.
Next thing you know, you'll be brushing your teeth with it.
Now that's a
A shock
Now
to
that's
the
next
gentleman here. That is not something I've done.
yeah.
Hey, I imagine
Eating
that.
toothpaste on purpose, I'm sure. Using
Oh,
something
absolutely.
that's not toothpaste is toothpaste.
Absolutely.
No.
I figured it'd be like
I-
charcoal, and people
I
do
did have
charcoal.
I did have my baking soda like brushing phase, where I had one of my friends convince me, oh yeah, just like you know, put a couple drops of water on there and it's better for your gums. I was like, awesome. And then realized it was like pouring cement in your teeth. It's not fun.
Come on, I need money to upgrade my towers.
Oh god, they have the exact same amount of lives.
Yeah. Although I don't think that's going to be true for very long. I mean, I'm throwing out these essence buffs, but
So we're all coffee drinkers, right?
yes.
I think
don't
it's
know.
I was gonna
Ow,
say
ow.
it. That's a fair assumption. I mean, some people don't. Coffee of any degree, even though me and Widzy have. I recently found out that he likes his coffee with pounds of sugar in it, which I just have to accept.
Yeah, that hurts my soul.
That's just it's a disappointment. Burnt steak, sugary coffee. I'm like, dang old Florida. Everything's backwards down there, except the toilets.
Wait, so no cream, but sugar.
It's just off of like a Twitter picture, but it was one of those like gradient of like cook A to cook B or whatever, and coffee from like black to like basically just drinking milk. And his coffee choice was like the middle one that looked like it had creamer and coffee, or creamer and sugar and stuff in it.
Now, to be fair, I feel like if you go to, say, like a Dunkin' Donuts or whatever your favorite drive-through coffee dispensary is, I don't know if you would want to order it black. I feel like that's kind of a waste of a trip.
Well, true, but if you enjoy black coffee, there's most of those places, they're black coffee. Like Dunkin's black coffee is really good. McDonald's black coffee is really good, so like I'm for them. I mean, I'd still prefer to make it at home, but I from a taste point of view, I cannot. There's so much sugar in the American diet anyway, and I also just don't like the taste of sugary or sweet coffee. It goes from like, this is a savory beverage that is going to end up saving me, you know, a headache throughout the rest of the day, to it's like drinking syrup.
I don't know. I feel like you're losing money if you don't get it from the store. So like, for example, if you go to McDonald's and buy a regular hamburger with a cup of water, you basically lost money. You had no reason going to McDonald's if you aren't getting like a Big Mac or a McDouble or something.
So, but that's just the financial argument of like, what is losing money to certain people. Elon just bought Twitter. So I mean, like,
as somebody who recently had the pleasure of experiencing, well, I say pleasure, of experiencing American coffee, it doesn't matter how you drink it. The vast majority of it is crap. I'm sorry. It just is.
Well, you probably experienced a small fraction.
Well, so in Australia, and Rhapsody can back me up on this, you can go to your local coffee shop, right? Like the coffee shop on the corner, what Americans consider a Starbucks, and they will make a good cup of coffee. Not an exceptional cup of coffee, but they will make a good cup of coffee. Yeah, I had like 2 good cups of coffee in America, and both of them were homemade. Everything I bought at a store was garbage.
Yeah, Australia has a surprisingly strong cafe culture.
America has a surprisingly strong we hate flavors, so put sugar in it culture. So
yeah, like
which
sweet
is
tea I was gonna bring up in the same kind of breath.
Yep.
Oh, breath.
I was at a grocery store and I was like, I need a drink. I'll get a Southern iced tea. Why not? And then I looked at the sugar content and it's like 130% of your daily value of sugar. And I'm like, I regret this. Why did I grab this?
Like,
sometimes it feels like there would be less sugar in a similarly sized bag of sugar.
There are very good canned or like dry coffees, and then there's also like the preference of it. Like I'm a Folgers Black Silk guy. I think that's my preferred dry like coffee, but obviously there's better coffee out there. Like that you'd be an idiot to think that there isn't, but from the argument of the spending side of it, I'm a coin flip with V. Like, yes, if you go to a fast food restaurant and you order like a double cheeseburger and a medium coffee, I wouldn't call it wasting money, because maybe that's all. Maybe you like, I have a really small appetite. I don't eat a lot, but like, so I'm not going to be going there and getting like 5 quarter pounders of cheese. That would be wasting money in my opinion. But there's a few places where it's like, you know, the coffee is worth the trip, but it's not worth if you have access to like a French press or just being able to drip coffee at home. Like, if you have coffee you like and you're not in transit, then I'm with you, where it's like, there's probably people who do it, but who just goes to McDonald's for a medium coffee if you're not getting like a sandwich or whatever.
If it's Australian McCafe, like 60% of our population.
Yeah, like pretty much every office
Again,
worker.
I restate, McDonald's has good coffee. Like their coffee is surprisingly good, and I don't know, like, I don't know. They have good coffee, but yeah, I just
Like,
also in America there's a McDonald's every 4 feet, so I guess it's not that much transit. You just open your door and be like, hey, give me a coffee, and they're across the street. So
Like reinforcing the cafe culture point, the way that McDonald's got like a foothold in coffee in Australia that Starbucks kind of failed to do for a really long period of time was by making McCafe as a brand and pushing it for a really long period of time to try and get people to associate them specifically with coffee.
yeah,
They
there's
couldn't get people to buy them before.
there's McCafe locations that don't do food, so
Okay. I mean, to be fair, I've never gone to these places and actually tried to buy, a black coffee. So maybe I'm just victim of the advertising, where it has, basically
I'm
a
dead.
milkshake. Looks very
no,
good.
no. They have those too. Be like they have their Dunkin' like super espresso latte stuff, but the McDonald's standard black coffee is actually like, I would say they're most. I think they sell that most. I think they're. I don't remember if there was a statistic, but their like black coffee sells more than like half of their food menu. Because McDonald's also suffers from menu bloat, where like half of their menu is just useless garbage. No offense to actually total offense to the McDonald's Corporation. Remove them from your menu, please. Not even an active McDonald's eater, but I think food culture, especially fast food culture, needs to compress rather than expand. If you have 9 burgers on your menu and they're all amounted to patty condiment bun, but this one has sesame seeds, just make one burger. Make one good burger. Home of the good burger.
Challenge impossible.
Oh, that's one thing. Like, being from the Midwest, we got the meats and the dairy. That's where it's like convenience is definitely an influence, but there are so many small shops in the Midwest and really everywhere. But from my experience, just because this is where I'm from, where for an equivalent price with a little bit longer of a wait in most situations, and by a little bit I mean like 5% longer wait, and they'll actually get your order correct, you're better off just going to like a smaller place. The quality is just not even fair, because McDonald's is cheap for a reason. McDonald's always hits. And I think most people would agree, most meat eaters anyway would agree that like there's a time and place for that double quarter pounder with cheese, and it'll sit right. Long day at work, long day at the office. In transit, don't have time to actually make anything, but I have my limits.
Am I the only one left?
Yeah.
You are.
I
You're
apologize. Do you want me to just sell my towers?
No, I'm busy.
Okay. I guess I'm starting to lose lives.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
you're
last
getting-
wave looked significantly less contended than this, and this is taking about half of your health. I don't suspect you survive the next one, because it's just the same people again, right?
No, they get harder every time.
Oh, right, but like they don't have different weaknesses.
No, I don't think they do. What are their weaknesses?
They're cheese, boss armor. They take 100% damage from all types.
Yeah, so no weaknesses, no strengths. That's at least good. Though some of them are fast.
that guy.
Yeah, they have that
Zuma.
little boost.
Somebody gave him his
So-
wheelies.
Verdict on the money tower, they're okay. I was expecting them to be better, but they have a hard cap on how much damage they can do, which was kind of a downer. I was really hoping I could just to the moon my damage as high as I could.
I think they should maybe change that.
I don't know. It's probably way more balanced this way.
I mean, it's got to be good for economy, right? If all of these are generating passive gold.
It's decent. I would love to know how much more money. Oh, total interest 44,000. Money tower
Yeah.
16,000. So honestly, Money Tower's money is good, but not like absurdly good.
I made 2,000 interest, and I was the person to die closest to you.
Wow. I think if I knew the strat to go
Fair.
all
Yeah.
the way around, it would have been okay.
40,000 extra money is a lot of extra towers.
Otherwise, I will take as a very first time player 5th place. I mean, we just want to get in 3rd, I'm sure, but that one's fine.
Oh boy.
Elbow nobo.
Elbow nobo.
Mario's just annoying to me at this point. I know.
I mean, Pratt's annoying.
Brad's okay. No big deal with it. There's some people online. Listen, the internet, you guys are all just excessively mean on the internet. But like, there's people attacking him for like his voice. And I'm like, why?
Oh no, that's
like,
not, that's not okay.
I'm like, it's frustrating because you can clearly tell that some of the cast are like fully pulling themselves into the character or creating a version of the character themselves. And then Pratt's he's just him. And so it's disappointing. I'm still gonna give the movie a shot. I think it's still gonna be good. Like, it looks good, and if any, like, how many movies do you really like that have a performance that you're not a fan of? It's not gonna win any Oscars, but it's still gonna be a good movie. Hell, the original Mario movie.
Are
from
you
the
able
80s
to edit the
was
padding midway?
terrible,
Yes, you
but
can.
We all love it.
But there's timing to it. So if you have to like dismantle a turret and put up a turret, you might actually
that match.
die.
Do we want to begin another Element TD?
That is, I'm almost done with what I'm working on here, but then yes,
Easy.
I'm down to.
He is recording another video.
That's so
I'm not
bad.
recording. I'm not recording another video. I am playing both Luck Be a Landlord and I'm playing Nectar of the Gods versus Orbital simultaneously. So
Fine, I'll start putting together the lobby. So
yeah,
don't
you
have
put
to.
together the lobby. It's okay. He's at 1 health. He's getting wrecked, and I'm like triple tasking. So just saying.
Why is Taddy's not playing video games?
Hey,
Yeah.
I didn't want to put him on blast, but he's more than welcome.
I am
Orbital,
more than happy
Oh,
to put him
okay.
on blast.
Okay, sorry, Orbital 2-0 is good enough. I'm tapping out. I'm gonna go back to playing the NonsenseSynapse game now.
Redomation is now playing Luck Be a Landlord.
I'm not anymore. Okay. Rigged?
Do you guys care
There
if
are
I put it
maps.
on turbo light so it's a little faster, or do we want to go at that speed?
Is Turbo Light a faster game, or doesn't it just make it so we start with a
It
couple
goes
elements
50%
unlocked?
faster. So there's
I like
there's
that.
two versions. There's game speed where it goes
Sorry, I'm
faster,
trying to listen.
and then there's length, which starts us on a later wave with some money and element picks.
I'm fine with faster.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Okay.
faster.
Yeah, if it could
there are
be
maps in
about, like,
Arknights
45
where you
minutes,
can
that
add
honestly
remove
would be
blockades to cause enemies to walk
Yeah.
all the way back.
'cause
Oh, so
yeah. We got,
I would
really
assume
like
if
to
it's
do
an
two
invalid
quizzes, but I
placement,
don't think we need to do more than that.
it will not allow you to
Eligible for
place it.
leaderboard.
But if
I
you
am
were
turn off the
to
blocker limit, which
manipulate
seems
the
kinda silly,
direction
'cause
they
there's
go
not
in
really a whole lot of spaces you can
with
do.
the timing, it's probably possible to
Switch me red,
to
switch me
swerve them into like
I
a
did not get
bridge.
an invite. Apparently, Wanda doesn't love me.
I may.
I
need to
just,
find out.
I have a habit of just joining through Steam. on
Yeah,
games
I
that
did
allow
as
it,
well.
So I am going to need to be refreshed on what to do in this game because it's been a
Build
while.
light towers.
Build maze, build towers, upgrade towers, win game. All comes second in game. But that's what I'm using. I don't know. I've never played it before, so I played an Element TD in like as a StarCraft mod, which I think is the origin of this.
That
Did
sounds
you
so
not
that I
play
was
with this
familiar
last
with.
time?
Nope.
No, he played Legion with us.
I played Legion. I love Legion, but I've never played this one.
It probably was the same thing because you already had it in your. Unless you bought it, did you buy it?
I bought it because I intended to play with you.
Funny
but
enough,
you guys
Meltcat,
do Wholesome versus
I get
Live at like 4
ads
o'clock and 5 o'clock in the morning.
for
my time.
Arknights.
Well,
So-
And it says
That's
that
not
Ark
true. You're
Knights
from
is a
Yes.
roguelike
Yes,
tower
yes.
defense game.
I mean,
yeah,
the whole
apparently.
Is that
live was
accurate?
just my Wednesday streaming time, and then it turned into this. So, sorry, that's when it worked. For
Look,
me.
I'm not judging. I'm not judging.
Yeah.
I'm complaining, but I have every right to complain because I'm awake at.
It has a
5 o'clock in the
roguelike
morning.
mode to it. Is that new?
Occasionally.
Because I got ads for it all last week.
Interest is an important.
And
way
can
to
I play the
learn.
roguelike mode?
Yeah, I know.
And how weeb is it as well? Now that's a deal breaker. Just asking.
And remember,
Alright.
because this is faster, we have less time, so panic.
I'm sure you all are.
Already way ahead of you.
I'm sure you all are placing your blocks now.
I am placing 2 towers because I'm going to attempt to do the smart thing of utilizing towers as my blockers.
Oh god, I haven't put a tower down yet.
No, neither am I.
Well, hey, you're gonna see, you're gonna feel what it was like to
Welcome
leak
to
it
the
all
game.
on turn 1. It is not fun.
I built a fire tower at the very end, and it saved me. Good.
Well, hey, there you go.
I was just
So
not
you can
keen to
just-
experience that.
Can you can build a tower straight on a block after, right? Like you can
Yeah,
retroactively.
Yep, and
Yep.
if you sell that tower, the block remains. So you
Good
don't.
deal.
You really do not have to worry about it. Yeah, I think Element TD was a Warcraft 3 map. I don't know if it was a StarCraft map.
It definitely was at least a Warcraft.
Yeah, because I
Bare
played the
minimum.
Warcraft one relentlessly. Oh shoot, I should probably pick what my combo is for this one.
I like how you all are already thinking of combos.
I mean,
If you hover over the element, it tells you
All-
what you can all make with them. As
that is
well.
true.
Yeah.
And you can plan ahead, even though there's less time, but you can still sort of do it. You can walk.
Hey, ED Turbo.
Zoom it.
Yeah, it's moving.
It's smooth. So glad I got so much practice in the last game, so this isn't overwhelming for me. Though the APM and Nectar of the Gods, I think, did help me out.
I am so far out of the loop. I don't even know what that game is.
It's a bug-based, very simple RTS. It's like it's an arcadey, head-to-head RTS that's like, I don't know. It's so simple, but it's really like there's something charming about it. I think it's genuinely pretty decent. It looks like it'd be terrible, and the trailer is the worst, but it's surprisingly good. It's like a very cheesy trailer, like it's like, oh, you're trying to get my nectar, Dr. Bugs? And it's like 2 people over voice chat, you know, like one of those,
Oh,
where they're
no.
pretending that it's 2 people talking to each other, but it's like very campy. The Earth Tower doesn't slow anything down, does it?
No. So
Yeah.
it just does an AoE.
Yeah. I'm just confused because I get the mushroom tower and I'm like, oh shoot, I have no reason. It's deal more damage based off of how slow they are, but I don't have anything that slows them down. I don't have a way to do that.
There's an anime airing on Crunchyroll which follows the main story of Arknights. Really? Are they making that much money that they can make an anime out of it?
Muck Tower. So, water.
I mean, that's sick if that's
darkness,
the case.
Ah, I have almost none of those.
There's also the Root Tower, which is nature, earth, and darkness.
Nature. Oh, well, now there we go. Now that's more like it. It's in a line. Insufficient gold. How? I'm loaded.
Boy.
Yeah.
I'm terrible.
No.
The wrong tower. Like an absolute goon.
What do you think Microsoft is going to go for, like, the full Banjo-Kazooie remake?
Oh, they're... I don't even...
They already have. Nuts and bolts.
I have that installed on my Xbox.
I'm
I
sorry.
like legitimately want to play through that
I'm...
just to see.
The spiciest take of the century, not actually a bad game, just a disappointment for the franchise.
I believe
Like,
it.
there are far worse video games that have come out than that. It was just the IP kind of got brutalized because people weren't prepared for him to not be what they were familiar with, which is fair, honestly, but it wasn't terrible. It was just rather disappointing.
Oh. In the vein of disappointing, I know you were looking forward to Callisto Protocol. Did you play it or nah?
I avoided it because
No spoilers, please. By the way.
Yeah.
I've just heard enough.
I don't actually know if any of us have played it.
I have.
Yeah. Oh, you have.
Yep.
V, what do you think, seeing as you're the person that has played Callisto?
So as a Dead Space waiting room game, it is actually a very good game to wait for Dead Space Remastered. But unfortunately, like, there is definitely tech issues with the PC. They are working on it from what I understand, but I would go into it expecting to just have fun. It's not like an Alien Isolation level of like, this is the best horror experience I've ever had. But I still thoroughly enjoy playing it.
How do you know how many blockers you have access to?
If it yells at you,
top
when you try
right.
and put them down.
Yeah.
There's a little rook sign.
Oh, wow. This is genius.
Uh-oh. just a little bit behind where I wanted to be.
With you there. Oy! Was I weak to that wave? Oh, absolutely. That checks out.
Currently trying to be smart about like legitimately save up and try and get some interest gold.
Oh,
It's you don't need it, but it's so worth it. Especially if you're going for a weird strat or you want to go as far as you can against Ronald.
Ah, strategy.
I do have a
who's
strategy
Ronald?
this time. Like quite literally, the final boss is like a Giga stacked immune to every or resistant to every type giant clown that looks like Ronald McDonald slightly.
Yeah. Well,
That-
in the Warcraft version, it was straight
Yes.
up just Ronald.
In the Warcraft version, it literally was Ronald McDonald, but for legal reasons, they changed it.
Yeah, legally distinct.
Legally distinct Ronald, we would not put them on the list. Relative McDonald.
Approximate McDonald.
Relatively
Suggestive Donald.
suggestive Donald? I have seen that too. I don't like
Unintended. Very funny. Kind of
my
one
God.
of them words.
it. Yeah.
I think thanks internet ruining the grammar.
I just realized if you click a tower, the little portrait of it is actually the one-to-one just your camera. So if you stand in front of it,
Yo,
kinda looks like you're
Nindroid.
the tower.
Game Awards tomorrow.
Yeah, absolutely. We should
Wait,
be
Did we
doing it
determine
from
that
what I
if you click-
understand.
Oh, right, if you mash click, your character starts freaking out and lays down for a while.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
I'm glad they never changed that.
Yeah. I mean, why would they?
6 o'clock, maybe? I think it is.
I'm glad they did.
Definitely excited for it.
Gang,
and
I
hope
did
you,
it. I beat a
hopefully you all are
tier
able
3
to
boss
check it out as well.
Hey,
being kilt.
But were you wearing a kilt?
I wish.
That would have been splendid.
oof. I goofed a wave. Yeah, resistant to dark. Unsurprisingly.
Oh my god. This is like... I'm not keeping up, that's my issue.
Oops.
So the diamond boss, how scary is it? Scale of 1 to 10.
It's tough.
It's like an 8.
All right, I'll do it. I'm like an 8. Oh my god, it's pretty tough.
It's harder than a level 3.
Sure, absolutely. Well, he's gonna squeak through once. That's fine.
That's not bad then.
Who cares? I died right away last time. I can leave once. not like him walking with all of these other people. That. Oh God! Fire wave.
Oh, baby.
I was gonna say, oh dang, Rito, your net worth is crazy high.
I mean,
But
I
you're
am
also on-
interested. I
you're on
also
wave
have
33.
half of that money in my bank right now.
Yeah.
Good God.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm not spending money, and it's gonna get me killed.
I know. I'm like, I really should swap it, but also I'm like doing fine right now.
I mean, half of this game is underspending as much as possible.
I mean, that's just tower defense games in general. Just spend less.
Well, kind of. I mean, it's really any of them
Depends.
with interest.
Well, yeah. Can we pause? Gang, can we pause?
Is that a thing?
There is a pause,
Well,
Yeah.
oh, there is a. Oh,
but you can't do anything.
10
while the game
seconds?
is paused.
well, you know what? Just getting the mental break right now is lovely. This is great. I do see a lot of peril in my future, but this is honestly lovely.
Peril.
Yeah, she was. Ouch. Such unnecessary leaks.
Oh, that's right. That's an expensive tower, huh? That was one of them there expensive ones.
Uh-oh. Well, I think I'm gonna have the Diamond Essence go through once. Oh,
It happens.
yeah.
Wow.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Well. Pretty much just every time every fire wave comes along, I have disaster.
Yeah, that's my problem. Light waves destroy me. I'm trying to figure out how to not have that happen.
Yeah, for me, I'm just like, I guess I will. Wait, so whatever color the name of the tower is, that is the primary damage it does?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. Right,
So
we're
if you've got the
slapping
disease tower, it's dark.
disease tower.
It's also the column that it's in on
Yeah.
the tower table. Oh, in your case, by the way, you're asking about slows. If you press spacebar, you can actually see all of the different, like buff, slow, and amplify. So you could actually look up, like, hey, yeah.
A free pure essence. What?
Yeah, after a certain wave, you get pure essence.
So one thing I'm noticing is I'm not really leveling up my towers. Now that I have like all these elements, I'm just making new towers. Like,
Sure.
like for a high tier tower, can they still level up like a non-mixed one?
What do you mean?
So I have like 3 points in fire. In order to level up a tower that's both fire and earth to level 3, they both have to be level 3. By
They
fire element
would,
and.
but I don't know if they. Oh wait, I guess the twofers can go. Can the twofers go up to 3? I know that the
Yeah.
3 people, the 3 ones
yeah.
can't.
Everything caps out at 6, effectively. So if you have 2 elements, they go up to level 3. So 2 elements times whatever the level is.
Yep.
And well, it's probably a bad mnemonic, but if it's 3 elements, it only goes up to level 2.
I think I'm out here. Yep. Sitting on $80,000. That's definitely not how you play the game.
That's how I play.
That's a lot to be sitting on.
Yeah, I think the issue is that
I can't spend my money fast enough. It's a good problem and a bad problem. I think that is the downside of building up top. Is that it's pretty major.
Spend it too fast.
yeah, same here. If I could do more level ups, I think it would have been okay. I think I spread. Oh no, I'm pretty even on elements compared to everyone else. I don't know, I couldn't find where I'm supposed to drop money.
I cleared the game.
All right,
I'm
so new
wait,
strat?
Really?
Because like, for example, the tsunamis
Yeah.
were very strong.
Oh.
But they weren't actually like the strongest
Okay.
they could have been. And like all of this stuff down here,
take it.
what I really wish is that I could like click these and say, okay, I need to do something about the
survive the
hasties.
repeating boss wave.
I just don't know where they are on the board.
Is it a 1 unit or is it that they're actually like?
It's the same guy over and
Oh,
over and
it's
over again.
it's a bunch. Okay, it's a bunch of. It's the same type of unit, but there's lots
Yeah.
of them. Okay.
Yeah, lots of them, and he gets stronger with every wave, or
Okay.
with every level that you go through. Yeah.
Doom Lord. No,
It definitely looks cool.
it's true. It's true. It's true. That was quick. I think I might be dead on the first.
I believe.
They take 2, so
Never mind, I don't believe anymore.
probably so. I've been wanting him to play more Nectar of the Gods with me. I never thought the day would happen again.
Now, what kind of game is this?
I just how do I explain it? It's technically an RTS, but it's like you have slowly you're getting energy over the course of time, and you can summon. There's 3 classes, and each of them have 8 unique bugs that have different effects. They take different amounts of energy. You're trying to get your bug to hit their side of the map. That's literally just it. So, I don't know. It's very simple.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you said RTS, but the icon was a ladybug, so I wasn't sure what exactly that meant.
It's I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It is totally an RTS. It's just it's not like any RTS that we're playing. It's like a very minimalist. It's like a minimalist RTS that you don't have to worry about making a base for or econ or any of that. You just send bugs. And it's
Okay.
it's based off of like reads and trying to counter things quickly. Like, oh, you're sending this here, then I'll send this in this spot instead.
No.
Yeah, I think my pathing was okay. I probably had to spend some time finishing the rest of my pathing. But the big issue was I'm also trying to spend money at the same time. $80,000 to spend is a lot of money.
What?
Oh my god, all these howitzer cannons. What in the world?
Mm-hmm.
How does this work?
I had a bunch of money and I didn't know what to spend it on, so I just put howitzer cannons everywhere.
Howitzers
That's-
are great.
That's what I was trying to do. I just couldn't do it fast enough. I was like, oh gosh. That was
going
gonna
to
be my
remember
last
correctly.
ditch effort.
Wandered at like a only howitzer run the one time.
Mm.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Admittedly, was in the back of my mind when I thought about it.
You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like this is one of those civilization games where Rhapsody has howitzer cannons and I'm over here throwing rocks and sticks
Yeah.
at angels, wondering why I'm dead.
I had mushrooms. I'm playing Timo over here.
Speaking of which, new TFT set's out.
I know. I
know.
played 8 games tonight, and I went 6 firsts and 2 seconds.
Ooh.
Playing double up with a mate of mine. Yeah,
Destroyed.
I really like the new set.
Yeah, Dane DM'd me. He was gonna be here, but then he had a concert. He's like, next week we're playing TFT. I was like, let's see.
I think I found a really interesting tower. I don't know
What's
if it's
that?
good. It's called the Tesla tree.
Odds
They link their damage.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's wait. Does it do damage along that line?
So all of them are considered one tower. And so if they are only collectively shooting one thing, they're doing all of their damage to that one thing simultaneously.
Okay, so the line is purely just visual.
Yeah. So they do bonus damage based on like how linked up they are.
Gotcha.
And so I want to make a giant Uber network of as many
Yeah.
of these things as I can. Because
I
even
thought
the
it was-
ones like in the far back still benefit from the damage of the other. Like add to the cumulative damage.
Yeah. I was thinking that it was a new tower for the maze only where you have to put them in a way where that beam, as long
I
as they're
thought so
walking
at
through the
first, too. I
beam,
was
it
like,
chops
oh.
through them. That would have been really
Yeah.
fun.
I believe.
My pathing on this was so scuffed.
Mine's awful. It started out good and then it fell into like a sushi bar.
I believe I lose now.
I cleared the first boss. right?
Yeah, you know, killing 160s, 2, 3, 164 is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm comfortable
Sorry,
with it. I have no
sorry.
problem.
6.
It's been a while since I've actually had to maze in a TD as well, so
It's a completely different, yeah, like,
yeah.
I'd imagine you play the same map more than once. You'd be like, okay, well, generally I know how to maze this, and then you just figure out what to slot into those things. For most builds, I'm sure some mazes are different for different builds. I'm sure.
I'm actually gonna leak here. I am.
So Lolash, you said your pathing was scuffed, but what's the issue? It looks okay to me.
I don't have like a good concentration of towers. The top bit's not so bad, but then it just all falls apart.
There's still time. More or less, you could completely rework the entire back half of it at this point, since nothing shooting there. Like there's no. If they get past your range, they're leaking anyway.
And they're getting past. Like they're getting past.
Oh, they are.
Like, I haven't leaked yet, but that is not saying much.
Well. Oh, you have a set of moves back right now. Never mind. Why do they? Oh, is that the one that shoots for 4 seconds and then stops for 4 seconds?
Yep.
The golem.
Oh, that's why it went AFK.
Yeah, he went AFK.
Reportable.
Yeah. Reportable.
So who's still up?
Me.
Panini
and Wander.
and Wander. Wander just hit Ronald Town.
Yep.
The next time I play this, I'm definitely not building as far ahead because the mind flood of having to do the waves faster.
It's so much faster, yeah. I intentionally build towards the back. At this point, it's much more comfortable.
Yeah, I didn't process that's really what was gonna. Yeah. That's always how I like to do. I always like to build out front, because I just like to know if I'm gonna get bodied sooner than later. But since it's asynchronous turns, that changes it.
Yeah,
Might as well go longer.
There's a like I think the standard game mode was that the waves appeared on a timer whether you were done or not.
Yeah.
Or like when the first person cleared the wave, the timer started or something like that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Ooh, that's
and I wouldn't
nasty.
even be shocked if that's a setting for this too.
You cowards.
I feel like that would certainly make it more competitive.
Yeah,
If-
I
if
kind of
we
like
need
that
that.
it's sort of just we're all trying to, like, it is competitive if you want it to be here, just like
This is
we
score
can compare the
attack,
scores
right?
in the upper left. Like the person who kills the most angels gets the highest score in the upper left. So like at the end, someone did win or lose.
If we're
But
not
it feels
paying
like
attention,
a-
you don't even really know.
Yeah. Which in a way I kind of like, because it's competitive. There's a competitive thing to hook on to if you care, and it's so easy to disregard if you don't.
Penta, did you go light towers last time?
Yeah.
It always goes like that.
I
Light towers are
start light.
great.
I start light and then I just go into everything.
It seems very effective to generally work your way to the right. And light, I mean, I guess anything has something to the right.
Light towers
just
just
seems
I
to start.
appreciate their range, their coverage, and I really, really, really like astral towers a lot. Here we go, creep. You sausages.
Welcome.
Just a casual 17 million damage.
It happens.
I didn't get my ethereal towers down until way later than I wanted to. And then I didn't have proper places to put them.
So what does everybody see in this constellation on Wander's map? I'm trying so hard to see something.
This is a dragon with one wing.
I could see that. If you look at it upside down, it looks like Wall-E.
I see Vermilion.
I see something pushing like a baby stroller. So it's like the person is the top left, and then the stroller is on the bottom right.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, with
Yes.
baby in mind as well, it kind of looks like an adult kind of holding a swaddled baby aloft.
Ah.
Like Simba presenting kind of situation.
Does anyone see parental figures fighting?
Nope.
That's some
Just me? Oh.
Pretty sure this is two bears high-fiving.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay.
trauma.
This looks like, no, I'm not going to go there.
Ooh, I got an
I was
achievement.
Boss
traumatized
Hunter.
by two bears high-fiving in front of me.
Why do I get it? Thank you for the achievement, Wander.
Yeah.
I got a score of 56.
So how much money do you have on you right now, Wander?
Like nothing. Because there's no interest once it's Rommel time. So
Oh.
spend it all down unless you're doing money.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I think I capped out at about 50k and then said, all right, time to start spending.
Wow.
Busted as this tower is. I don't know. Can you guys even see my DPS? I'm assuming not.
No.
Nope.
It's not even a contest. My Tesla trees are at 54 million damage for the current wave, and my next best is like a nature tower with 5 million. Admittedly, I do have a lot of these, but it's...
The next wave might be the last one we see.
Yeah,
Tis true.
that's fine.
Well done.
Yeah, GG's for sure. I feel like you can't have a conveyor game without the neural network on top of it.
Yes. Which is a complete inverse of the previous game. Previous game, I was all focused in on tower prioritization and no mazing. This time I was like, I'm going to only focus on mazing, so my towers were not prioritized well at all. I think I still had a level 1 dark tower on the right somewhere, which is just unacceptable. But
Yeah, I wish you could click like the underperforming tower and instantly go to it. That's my only wish.
Yep, there I go.
Welcome
Well
to
done.
hell.
hell.
GG.
Yeah.
And
The
now
game is
we're at-
actually not that bad. Like there's a knowledge gate for sure,
And
which
let's see, how
comes with the territory on a lot of these.
Oh, I can
But
talk to
honestly,
Link?
I could see myself playing that again in
Well-timed
multiplayer.
die.
I wouldn't do it
What a
solo.
good, well-timed die. So I think you should be able to join just like that. So it's just like a bunch of quizzes. Wait, gosh, who's Bouncy Boat? I would recommend turning off, at the very least, the voice, maybe the music too.
I just moved the whole tab because I
Yeah, I would maybe say bring your own music. Let's see. How do
I am going to bounce. Enjoy your
Oh.
quizzing.
Okay.
I'm
you
moving
would
in
kill
a
at
week,
this.
so I gotta
Yeah,
prep.
it's true.